So they've just released a new trailer for Doctor Strange and a first trailer for the Justice League movie. And I thought I'd do just a very quick, not a recap or not even a react thing, but I just want to highlight a couple of things in there that I really liked. So here are parts of the trailer and my thoughts and ideas alongside it. So enjoy.
Doctor Strange, you think you know how the world works? What if I told you the reality you know is one of many?
Okay, so we got a pretty good intro to the character already. I mean, he's a surgeon and he's good at what he does, but then he's in an accident and finds himself here.
This doesn't make any sense.
Not everything does. Not everything has to.
So the origin of Doctor Strange is essentially a guy out of his depth. He finds himself in a world of magic and power and sorcery and
shapes
amazing
reality.
practical effects, obviously.
You travel great distances in an instant.
And Benedict Cumberbatch gives us his OMG WTF face. But not everything is good.
There's a strength to him.
But is he ready?
Generally, I find that if there's a hypothetical question in a movie trailer, the answer is no. Another thing about that scene is we finally saw Benedict Wong as, Wong, really. Very curious to see what they do with his character in this movie because they can really go anywhere with him. Although it doesn't seem like he's going to be a very important character, all things considered, compared to the rest of them at least.
Stronger men than you have lost their way.
With the exception of Loki, Marvel has a history of not really making great villains. But I love Mads Mikkelsen, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do with this character. The character he plays is Caecilius, one of the other masters of the mystic arts, who then breaks off and, creates his own sect, apart from the ancient one, played by Tilda Swinton. Now, the way he's been described in some of the marketing material is that he's not really a villain. He's just somebody who believes in something else than the hero. He doesn't want to make the world look wonderful. This is a direct quote from Mads Mikkelsen. And he doesn't want to save the world, but he's just somebody who wants something else than the hero. And this is something that I think could be played off as interesting because they might even play him off as kind of like an anti-hero or kind of like a person who's just at odds with the hero, which is very, very interesting to me.
I am death. And pain. You'll die protecting this world.
This is a special effect that they seem to use a lot in this movie, this distortion, almost Inception-like effect.
For you.
Every time there's a new Marvel movie, I worry that this is the one that's going to disappoint me. And they haven't done it yet. I mean, okay, sure, Thor 2 wasn't great, but they haven't disappointed yet. I was worried about this one, but after this second trailer, I'm not. The only real question that I have still remaining is, how will they tie this to the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I mean, there will probably be a hint of another movie or character or Marvel-ish franchise in here. But I don't know which one. Will it show up in the end movie credits, or will there be a Thor kind of thing crossing over, or will there be a Guardians of the Galaxy type thing crossing over somewhere? That we don't know yet. And as far as I've seen, there haven't even been any leaks or hints of what that connection could be. Not even in the Lego set that spoiled, let me not go into too many details on that one, but yeah, Lego, as always, spoils Marvel movies a little bit early. So yeah, that was Doctor Strange. So let's take a look at the Justice League
There is
trailer.
a stranger who comes to this village from the sea.
Hey look, it's Dumbledore. And it's orange and teal. Again.
He comes in the winter when people are hungry and brings fish. He comes on the king tide. That was last night.
Talk.
And Khal Drogo will listen, I suppose.
I believe that an enemy is coming.
Why does he believe this? It's been rumored that the villain is supposed to be Darkseid, but now we're getting rumors that the villain is probably going to be Steppenwolf instead. So, yeah, still a lot of information missing here.
I'm looking for warriors. is Stranger. Others like him. I'm building an alliance to defend us.
A league, if you will.
It's very important that I see this man.
Lots of computer monitors analyzing data, and of course, an episode of Rick and Morty.
Barry Allen. Bruce Wayne.
You said that like it explains why there's a total stranger sitting in the dark in my second favorite chair.
I'm getting the feeling right now that Barry Allen is the comic relief of this movie, and I don't really know how I feel about that.
He said he'll fight with us?
More or less.
More or more less?
Probably more or less.
He said no.
He said no.
Okay, seems like they've learned from their mistakes. While the movie still seems gritty and dark, it also seems funnier. And let's just hope that this is not just the trailer, that they cut the only jokes from the movie and put them in here.
Look, man, I don't know who you are, but whoever you're looking for,
It's no secret that I really like Grant Gustin as the Flash, but Ezra Miller brings something different to the role, and I'm very curious to see how that plays out. So far, I actually really like it.
So you're fast.
that feels like an oversimplification.
I'm putting together a team. People with special abilities. You see, I believe enemies are coming.
Stop right there. I'm in.
You are? Just like that?
Yeah, I need friends.
Introducing Barry Allen, comic relief character number 1.
Great.
Can I keep this?
Oh, hey, look, it's Cyborg. I almost forgot he was in this because, you know, he wasn't in any of the lead scenes in the trailer. That's a very interesting way of doing the Flash suit. It looks more like Iron Man than Flash. I mean, I like it, but yeah.
I heard about you. Didn't think you were real.
I'm real and it's useful.
I hear you can talk to fish.
That's going to be really useful when we go up against this vague and undefined fish-based monster that's attacking us soon, maybe. If it's not entirely obvious yet, I am skeptical about this movie. I mean, I want to love it. But DC doesn't really have a good track record. With the 2 Man of Steel movies in the past, yeah, this one, I don't know. Let's just hope that they finally manage to figure it out and do what DC Comics movies are supposed to be, which is not what they've been. But I'm going to hold out hope on this one. I am the eternal optimist. I'm just hoping that we're going to see another trailer within the next couple of months where we see Willem Dafoe as Nuides Volko and J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon, and even Amber Heard as Mara, because I did not spot her in this trailer. So there's still a lot to be seen about this movie, and let's just cross our fingers and hope it all turns out for the best. Also, I just realized that there's a new Wonder Woman trailer out, so I'll be doing a separate video on that one in a little bit, later today or tomorrow, I hope.